All right, Sam, where are we?
We are in London, England.
There it is. Look, kids, Big Ben.
Parliament.
All right, the London Eye is right behind us.
Right behind us. It's hard to see, but we'll angle the camera up so you can see it.
All right, we found this frozen yogurt truck on the Thames. Has a great sign to it. I mean, he's not wrong. Tea time.
The next day.
Disney Magic. Please welcome aboard the Flock family.
The next day.
All right, hey everybody, it's day 2 of our cruise. We didn't do a ton yesterday with the vlog, sorry about that, but it's been an exhausting trip so far. We got into London on Thursday. Actually, we flew from Seattle on Thursday, got into London on Friday, stayed up all day on Friday without a lot of sleep on the plane. Hit London hard on Saturday. Lots of steps, lots of stuff to do. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Got to Dover on Sunday. Boarded the cruise yesterday. Pretty smooth embarkation process. We'll be talking all about that on the podcast. Enjoying ourselves so far. Had dinner in Rapunzel's last night, Rapunzel's Royal Table, and got to catch the show. It was a lot of fun. This morning, man, Sam had to wake me up because I was out of it, but had my spa treatment this morning, got my shave and facial that I love to do. Sam's upstairs right now getting a massage. We got Palo brunch later. I've got a beer tasting, and there's a show tonight. I can't remember which one's tonight. Sam can probably tell you all about it later, but yeah, let's get going, and we're ready to have some fun today on our second day of the cruise. First full day on board, and it's a sea day, so let's go. Hey everybody, we just sailed into Ålesund, Norway, and we're going to be doing an adults tour today. Sam, you excited?
I'm very excited. This is our first stop in the Norwegian fjords. It was a beautiful sail coming in. We haven't actually docked yet, so it's quite a bit of a later docking. It's already about 10 a.m. We're docking at 10:45 a.m.
Yep, so excited to get off and share the sights with you.
Where does peace go? Where does peace?
All right, hey everybody, we're here in Ålesund, Norway. We're on the adults-only excursion through Disney. We're at a museum stop where it's an all-outdoor museum, and they've got a bunch of old buildings that were donated from various villages and towns from across Norway.
So we've got like a fisherman's quarters, we've got a schoolhouse here, and some other living quarters. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, so we're gonna go check it out.
Where does peace go? Where does peace go? Where does peace? But there's only one thing. But there's only one thing. But there's only one thing I wanna know. But there's only one thing.
All right, hey everybody, we're up at this fabulous viewpoint up here where we got a postcard view of the ship.
It's amazing.
And Ålesund, so some great photos, some great video from up here on the adults-only tour, so fantastic
Yeah,
stuff.
and there's a view of the ship, the Costa Diadema, which is right in front of or behind the Disney Magic, depending upon your point of view.
Can't be in front of or behind.
Well,
It's one or the other. Sam.
depending on
It's one or the other.
Where does peace? Where does peace? Where does peace go? Where does peace go? Where does peace? Where does peace go? Where does peace go? Where does peace go? Where does peace go? Where does peace go?
The next morning.
All right, hey everybody. You can probably
Hey.
see behind us
Disney Magic.
Disney Magic in Nordfjoreid.
Nordfjoreid.
Did a little helicopter tour. We're gonna walk around the town. It's been amazing weather on this cruise, and yeah, awesome
See you
time.
soon.
All right, Sam has decided that we need to put our feet into the Norwegian Sea.
Yes, I want to put my feet in the Norwegian Sea.
I don't know if she was on camera just now because I couldn't see the screen. But let's walk down to the water. It should be pretty cold.
It's cold, but my feet are officially in the Norwegian Sea.
Nope, they're just in like an estuary. You need to go out further. Let's get some calf in there.
All right.
Woo.
Okay, that's as far as I go. Because I don't want my pants to get all wet.
All right. I'm going for the furthest out of the duo.
Well done. Where are you at?
In a fjord.
In the Norwegian
Sea.
Tomorrow for sure.
All right, hey everybody. We are in Eidfjord today. We are up very high. It is extremely cold. I need to go put on my puffy jacket.
Very windy.
You might be picking up that wind on the mic. I don't know, but behind us is a major dam. We just drove up from a nature center and cultural center, but behind us is a major dam and a lake. And let me see if I can spin the camera here. No, yep, there it is. There's the dam.
And
the
up
lake.
above are some glaciers as well.
So we only got like 10 minutes at this stop, so we're gonna go see what we can see and take some photos and get back on the bus because it is cold. All right, we've hiked up to an overlook above the port, and there's Sam, and I mean, look at that in the background. There she is, Disney Magic. So great spot to head if you want to get a good view of the ship. I'll see if I can tilt down, and the fjords. There you go. What is that? That's like
That's a peace sign.
That's an offensive gesture in this country that we're in.
No, that is a peace sign.
See, I'm getting content.
Yeah, I'm taking pictures. Cold. Very cold.
All right, well, it's awkward positioning here, but we are coming to the end of our day in Eidfjord. You can see the ship. There's Sam.
I'm standing on a rock behind Brian.
Yeah, and yeah, what an amazing day, and we got some amazing photos and some amazing video. It's been great here in Eidfjord, and now we're gonna head back on board for Frozen night.
Yeah, stay tuned.
The next morning.
Going on a hike.
everybody. We were in Stavanger, Norway today. I say we were because we're getting ready to leave. We had an amazing day. We did a hike up Pulpit Rock. We are very tired. Legs are sore. Also got a chance to walk around town a little bit, get some shots of the magic. It was overall a really fun day in Stavanger. I think next time we come back, we might just want to tour around the city a bit, but that hike up Pulpit Rock is well worth it. The shots are amazing, and there's some Stavanger in the background. There you go. There it is. All right, tomorrow's a sea day, and then we're back in Dover. Cruise is almost over.
Bye.
Eventually.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
So we are safely ensconced once again in the St. Herman's Hotel in London, central London. So no cruise ship backdrops for us today.
No more Mickeys or hidden Mickeys.
Yeah, so we had a really great disembarkation process today off the ship. It was super smooth. No one even checked our passports, so I'm not sure if it was entirely legal. But we also had a great port transfer today, which will be the subject of another video we do on the port transfer that we did, because we went to
The Harry Potter studio outside of London.
So this is a great way, I think, if you're sailing in and out of Dover, which they won't be doing a ton of next season because they're doing some sailings out of Southampton now. Although I think this particular company also does it from Southampton. But we booked a tour through a company called International Friends that essentially they picked us up at the port, packed our luggage into a van with us. I was expecting a much bigger group for this. It turned out to just be 5 of us plus the driver in a nice van.
So just a party of 3 and us and the driver.
Yes, that's what 5 plus us driver means. It's the same math. But anyway, they picked us up in Dover and drove us to the Harry Potter studio tour, and then we got 4 hours at the Harry Potter studio tour, and then from there they drove us into central London and dropped us off right at our hotel, and then they were continuing on to Heathrow to drop off the other party for their flight later this evening. And we'll talk about the Harry Potter studio tour in another video, but it was a fabulous way to get back into London.
Yep.
So I just wanted to wrap up with some of our quick thoughts on the magic and some of the ports we visited and highs and lows, that kind of thing. Just really quick to wrap up our videos. Full trip report over on our podcast page. So head over to our podcast, listen to us there. We've got tons of stuff and a bunch of guests who came on to help us out with their thoughts on the trip as well. So had a lot of great listeners and folks on board. So head over to hear the full trip report. But magic, Sam, as a ship, thumbs up, thumbs down. Where does she rank for you?
The magic was wonderful. I mean, she's a lot like her sister ship, the Wonder. She's obviously the original ship. I'm glad we got to sail on her. She's been through a few different dry docks, but she is ready for another dry dock, and she's going to another dry dock. She's showing her age in certain areas, and there are some areas that could use some theming that aren't really themed, like the Promenade Lounge, which is the French Quarter Lounge on the Wonder. So I think there are some spaces that could use some re-theming. But all in all, I think she's a fabulous ship. I loved Rapunzel's Royal Table. That was a highlight for me of the main dining rooms. I think it works really well. It's different than Tiana's Place, but you don't need 2 Tiana's Place restaurants. The kids club to me looked exactly the same as the Wonder. Both those kids clubs I think could use a bit of an update. I really enjoyed the magic, but I don't think she's my favorite ship because the Wonder kind of has a special place in my heart, and I love the Wish. But she was a fantastic ship to sail on, amazing destinations. And honestly, the star for this cruise were these amazing Norwegian ports. We had just a fabulous time.
Yeah, so I agree with Sam. The magic is definitely showing her age a little bit. The Promenade Lounge needs an update. I think they really need to give her the concierge upgrades that the Wonder has, because the lounge, people prepared us. It was small, but it was tiny. And so I think she needs the expanded lounge on board. I will give one huge thumbs up to the Magic, which is I love the Aquadunk. So I thought that was a great water slide. I had a blast on it. I rode it like 3 times in a row. And then on our last day, I squeezed in one more trip down the Aquadunk. And it was a fun time to do it because there's like on the sea days, it's still cool enough that not a lot of people are using the pools. Although pro tip, they heat the pools. So it's kind of like being in a lukewarm hot tub if you were just swimming around the pool, which I thought was kind of fun.
Yeah.
So,
and the adults only pool deck area on the Magic and on the Wonder, because it's the same setup, are fabulous.
Yeah, one of our favorites.
Best adult pool deck areas, in my opinion, are on the Magic and the Wonder.
Yeah. So my rating of ships would probably be, honestly, it's probably the Wonder, then the Wish, and then I think the Fantasy, the Magic, and then the Dream. So that's our order of operations. But we will definitely be coming back to Europe to do more cruises. This is our first time going in Europe. Was kind of apprehensive about it, especially the travel over and the cold weather cruising. It was well worth it. I think my only criticism of the cruise, which I told our traveling companion several times, was just it felt like it was done in a second because there was so much activity in the ports. It was get into port, get off the ship, do something, wander around the town, see the sights. So it felt like we were not on the ship anywhere near as much as we would be in the Caribbean.
Well, and we had sea days, but there was just one sea day on the front end and one sea day on the back end. There's no sea days in the middle. And so it is really back to back to back.
But even in the Caribbean ports, you might go to the beach for a few hours and then be back on board the ship. Here, you're like pretty much like there were days we were off the ship the entire day, which I ended up liking because we ended up getting to really see these ports. We would go do an excursion, then we'd wander around town, and then we'd hike up to a promenade somewhere or a park somewhere, get some shots of the ship and take some pictures. We have lunch in town. It was, for me, it reminded me a lot of when we visited Catalina, and we really spent the day in Catalina and got to see the whole port, as opposed to when you go to St. Thomas, you're getting off the ship, going to a beach for a few hours, and then maybe doing some shopping right at the port and then back on, right?
Yeah.
It was a very different experience. Loved all the ports. They've been to Ålesund and Stavanger before, but the 2 new ports this time were Nordfjoreid and Eidfjord. And then I think they were great additions for this ship.
Yep.
Really picturesque, lots of fun. We'll share some thoughts on the podcast probably around the shore excursions that we did and some hits and misses there. But overall, fantastic ports. And we had a great time in these ports. So
one thing I would add is, it was a different ship population than what we're used to. We're usually sailing out of the States and most of the passengers are American. This was really quite interesting because we had a lot of Europeans on the cruise. I would say there was probably as many Brits as there were Americans, it was nice. It was a nice mix of people and a lot of first-time cruisers on this ship as well, or second-time cruisers who had done a UK staycation. So really nice. Yeah.
So anyway, overall, fantastic cruise. Hope you enjoy the video that we shot on board. Probably a lot of it is just of us in the ports because that's where we spent our time. But we had a fantastic cruise. We're already eyeing coming back. We'd love to come back next year, but we've got a river cruise in December of next year. 2024, Europe, watch out. We're coming back. We're bringing Nathan. So,
we'll be back.
Yeah. So fantastic cruise. And we'll see you later.